Alhamdulillah, nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruhu wa nu'minu bihi wa natawakkalu alayh. Wa na'udzu billahi min shururi anfusina wa min sayyiati a'malina. May yahdihillahu fala mudilla lahu wa may yudlil fala hadiya lahu. Wa ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lahu wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu amma ba'd. A'udzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Wa nazzalna alayka al-kitab tibyanan likulli shay'in wa hudan wa rahmatan wa bushra lil muslimin. Sadaqallahul azim. سنريهم آياتنا في الآفاق وفي أنفسهم حتى يتبين لهم أنه الحق. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي رب زدني علما. Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We return after a week's time with this week's analysis of global events from an Islamic eschatological perspective. So we cover from Tuesday to Monday, 30 September 2014 to 6 October 2014. Today is Monday. Today also happens to be Eid al-Adha in India. Eid was celebrated about 2 days back in Saudi. So Eid Mubarak to all of you, and also, if you will, Taqabbal Allahu minna wa minkum, or Taqabbal Allahu minna wa minkum. So we start with last Tuesday, 30 September 2014, Tuesday. Today we have two main news. The first news is again related to ISIS. ISIS is just about 2 kilometers away from Baghdad. The news has been projected in a manner so as to make it out as a point of concern, and a concern it should be. Moreover, ISIS and Jabhat al-Nusra, the Nusra Front, the Al-Qaeda linked group, or which you can say Al-Qaeda in Syria, or the Al-Qaeda offshoot in Syria, they have joined or formed an alliance to fight US and its allies. Nusra also has made a statement that what the US and its allies are essentially waging is not a war against al-Nusra, but it is a war against Islam. Now this is something very interesting. There are two parts to the statement. While one part to the statement, the second part is correct, that the US and its allies are what they're essentially waging is a war against Islam. But the first part is misleading, and that is what they want to do. That is what they want to mislead the audience, basically. So it is not a war against Nusra. Rather, Nusra says it's not a war against Nusra, but a war against Islam. And Nusra is a party to that war. Nusra is an ally of the US in that war. Nusra, you should make that statement, and you should clarify your viewpoint, your standpoint. We know your standpoint. We know the source of your funding and the source of your weapons. Don't try to fool us. And the second news is about the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, meeting with the Israeli PM, the counterpart, Benjamin Netanyahu, and he discusses with Netanyahu about defense, ISIS, etc. Now, we have said in the past that Israel is an ally. India is an ally of Israel, and the developments that are taking place between India and Israel are pointing towards the correctness or the validity of our statements.